Paper by a Nobel Prize winning economist that talks about the return to education in years of life. Take a person who's got a 4-year degree versus a person who never went to college. Do you know how much longer the person with a 4-year degree lives in the United States of America right now? 7 years. If that doesn't tell you something is seriously fucked up in our country, then nothing will. What is
So you mean that people that pursue higher education, better paying jobs that lead to better opportunities for their family and economic situation, they're doing better off? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, should we have more equitable opportunities for other people in certain states and certain situations? Of course, but the people that are stopping that from happening more often than not are Republicans like JD Vance. So this is absolute gaslighting.
Trump being president about is fixing the big problems, not like the bullshit fake problems that the media gets us to focus on, not the slogans.
The bullshit fake problems, you mean like making up fake election lies that they're trying to steal the election when you're actually the ones trying to steal the election? You mean fake bullshit problems that Trump is the one that creates and makes larger than anything else? Right.
But why are people dying 7 years earlier if they don't have a college degree? Why do we have this historic obesity epidemic in the richest country in the world?
You mean in the southern states and Republican states where they overwhelmingly do worse in terms of obesity than all of the other states? You mean the southern Republican states that are driving up the obesity numbers? Gee, I wonder why that is happening in Republican states.
World. Why do we have like wars breaking out like crazy all over the world? Why do
Wars that were in the modern age caused by Republicans, George H.W. Bush, George Bush, Dick Cheney, et cetera, et cetera. Those wars, you mean?
pharmaceutical companies get rich by forcing therapeutics that aren't even always good for us?
You mean the pharmaceutical companies that you are taking, you and the Republicans are taking millions and millions of dollars from in lobbying and deregulating and letting them get away with absolutely whatever they want, letting them charge absolute exorbitant prices on consumers? You mean those pharmaceutical companies that you do nothing about? JD Vance, really excellent stuff here.
Right? Like these are like big, big, big issues that, frankly, I think absent Trump, we wouldn't even be talking about this stuff.
You mean the issues that Bernie Sanders has been bringing up for literally a decade at this point? Things that have been championed by the left-wing populist individuals, really nominally Bernie at this point. Trump doesn't give a shit about this. This is clearly just you're throwing out populist red meat, things that you don't even care about, and things that you're not going to fix because you're bought by all the donors and the Republican establishment that's doing this anyway. Full of shit, gaslighting. Don't trust this guy.